Shari Gamarua. It was due to the great foresight of the State of New South Wales to invest in ICC Sydney and the art collection that it contains, enabling visitors to be immersed in an art gallery experience. Also, it's thanks to the many events that we secure that attract millions of visitors every year from across the globe, that now mark ICC Sydney as a cultural landmark within its own right. And today, on behalf of the State of New South Wales, we are proud to present 2 art tours for almost 100 of our community, as we officially welcome the arrival of this impressive work, the Frank Hodgkinson iconic Spirit of Sydney.
It's my deep honour to welcome you to this special event to celebrate the Spirit of Sydney, which so beautifully represents Sydney's unique natural environment, as well as the energy of Darling Harbour and the wider city.
My name's David Stein. I'm an art conservator and restorer, and I've had the privilege of working on this wonderful mural by Frank Hodgkinson. It's very large, at 32 metres in length, consisting of 18 panels. Frank was an amazing man. He was a painter, a sculptor, an architect, and a writer. And he was influenced by some of the world's greatest artists, particularly the moderns. So clearly looking at the mural, you see Pablo Picasso, perhaps a bit of Guernica, and you see the colours and vitality that artist Henri Matisse painted. The flattened picture plane is classic modernism.
I was married to Frank for 30 years. When I met him, he was at the end of his long time in Europe. He was a part of the Sydney Harbour environment. We spent a lot of time on the harbour, around the harbour, particularly at the time of the Olympic Games, which was when this painting was done.
He painted this at a time when Sydney itself was full of optimism and vitality.
The atmosphere was absolutely exhilarating. The weather was beautiful, the harbour was sparkling.
Frank Hodgkinson was very much in love with Sydney and very much in love with the colour blue and the harbour. And those elements are clearly seen in this City to Surf painting, which really documents the run, where it starts in William Street in the city and finishes at Bondi Beach. So when this mural came up for potentially gifting, really it was a hand-in-glove moment where, because of its size, because of its subject, it was a perfect fit.
Most of the artworks in the ICC were from the 1980s. This is of a slightly later period, but sits so beautifully within the context of both the building and also the wider collection. The cultural significance of this painting is really important to the people of New South Wales. So it's really wonderful to have this artwork returned to public ownership. It means it will actually be a beautiful asset for the people of New South Wales going forward. And in the ICC, it's in a location that welcomes literally millions of people a year. It's showing Sydney off at its best to both the locals and to the visitors.
What an auspicious occasion today has been to be able to launch this iconic art in this iconic building in this iconic city. We are privileged at ICC Sydney to be able to host this event and to have the family with us as well today on such an auspicious occasion.